hazelnuts sprouting more and more each day. Look at them. More coming in this repurposed bathtub as well. But the nicest is to see them coming up more and more in this one, because this one only had 1, 2 or 3, but now there's more. You probably can't see them on the camera, but they are there. Here's one in the middle. The first one's popped around there. But yeah, this one has almost 900 hazelnuts in it. So I look forward to see more and more coming up. Here's a few in this smaller bucket. And some in here. And a few larger ones in here. These 2 pots that I just showed you were planted at the same time. And here's how some look like that were sitting inside, where it's much more warmer. Massive leaves. And there's an oak behind there. Some of the chestnuts I also planted from seed. Some more in here. The hazelnut tucked at the back. That one should also have walnuts, but none seem to have sprouted yet. These are all, most of them chestnuts anyway. Some more chestnuts. Here we have oak. 3 oak planted. Beautiful shaped leaf. And here we have another hazel. I think this was planted after the larger ones I showed you a bit earlier. The sycamores, which I took from the garden and planted here in a more observed area. I have some in here, but this tray slash pot might not be enough, deep enough for the sycamores, but for now that will have to do. Here we have the wild cherry and a blackberry behind. 4 wild cherries. And in here hazels are coming out as well, but this box is a bit more in the shade behind the shed, so they're starting to come out later. Also, this was the last box planted, so maybe that has to do with why they're coming up later. But they are coming up. There's one hazel by the Pretty Woman lily I planted, tucked in there. And back to the air prune box, kind of air prune box, filled with hazels. I'm so excited to see these every time I come out in the garden. They're so pretty. And these boxes also have wine cap mycelium in them. They had in the wood chips, because I took it from the wood chipped bed, which was inoculated with wine cap mycelium. So we might have mushrooms coming up here in the future. But most importantly, we have hazelnuts. Can you imagine if all the hazelnuts make it into trees? I planted over 2,000, but some of them were in the ground outside and were already stolen by other creatures. But even if 1,000 make it, 1,000 seeds make it into saplings and then trees, 1,000, it's not even that much. But just when I think about 1,000 trees, that's quite something, and it didn't took that much to do on my part. Can you imagine if we would all grow some trees? It'd be so amazing. It would create habitat for birds, for squirrels, for humans. We could use the wood for coppicing, to make wood coppice the wood to make wood for fire, for poles, all sorts of stuff we could do with hazel. Thank you for watching. I hope this video inspires you to grow some trees. Take care.